Okay, so Michael, can you tell me a little bit about your technique in creating this amazing image of City Hall?
So it starts with the basic, just the composition of it, and so I'll do like for something like this, just research through libraries and online archives to just find old images of places and cities that I'm connected with, like Milwaukee, and then from there I will kind of find reference of figures or have models pose and kind of just put them within the image itself of like having the base image and then making it my own. And then from there, my technique is working with a series of washes, starting with like a watercolor wash, a glaze over the entire image of the drawing. And then from there, we go and I'll work acrylic right into that, like starting to get from thin, like just like semi-transparent application of the paint to starting to become more and more opaque the further on we get. And then I'll fix that and set that within the painting so that the watercolor becomes more permanent, and then I will do another wash, another glaze of a tone, whatever color, whatever kind of mood, atmosphere I want to create. And with that, I start to work, you get from the back of a painting, where you can just kind of have things washed out and a little bit more, those glazes all start to layer on top of each other, and so you get lots of layering of really subtle color that's really hard to achieve if you're painting just more directly. And so these layers, you start to see multiple tones, colors, based on all these washes that I'm doing, and then painting the acrylics right into those glazes of the watercolor paint. And it's just a set of, working these phases, kind of spraying, which works almost like a varnish between phases, and then putting on the next layers. And you just keep doing that until you get to the more of the foreground. It becomes much more thick, more precise, a little bit more of that impasto paint, and just getting that to create that impact of the atmosphere that you can create, of that really soft to real hard edged, and to create that atmosphere, that distance. So it's all about creating that using basically the strength of the light that's created by those subtle tones.
It's amazing. So how many layers do you think you actually put onto this painting?
This one might have about 10 different washes on
Wow.
it. And each wash is just a slightly different variation of, sometimes I go with a warm tone, more in those earth colors or orange and reds, and then I can kind of move direct, depending on the mood I want, to, in this one, a little bit more of those cool tones and those blues and grays. It's all lots of variations in the washes of muted, slightly gray variations of warm and cool tones. And then if I want a little pop here and there, that's why I paint the acrylic a little bit more, slightly more direct on top with a little bit more of like chroma coming into it.
It's just amazing, and the transparency in your paintings is just phenomenal. Thank you.
Thank you.